First time this week. We do have two shows today. I'm live solo now, and I'm live with Nick at 10 a.m. Eastern. So let's go live on Amazon Live. I've pressed that button, and I've got my iPad in my hand, and I'm just waiting for the signal to go through to Amazon Live, and we should be live on time, all things being equal, before that countdown clock has actually finished. And I can go live now. So we're live with 20 seconds to spare, and that's good. Just shows what you can do when you try. I was live with Brigetti earlier today in the NVIDIA group, and that was an excellent broadcast, learning about NVIDIA collaboration, which is a new feature. Okay, so I'm going to put the cup of tea down. Okay, so the cup of tea is safe to the right of me. It's not going to fall over. Okay, welcome to this broadcast on Amazon Live, and thank you for watching me live. This is the show, and I'm just going to say welcome to the show. Lights, camera, action with Stephen, and you are watching Stephen live from wonderful Wiltshire in England, about 97 miles away from London. And it is a great place to live. And as you can possibly tell if I move my head, the sun is shining today in Wiltshire. I've just been out for a walk with Angelica, and it was brusque, bit of wind, cold, but we're still, still early March, so that's to be expected. Went with the Fitbit, of course, which down in the carousel. Now in this first session, what I'm going to be talking about is cameras, and then at 3 o'clock we'll switch over to Nick, and that's when the movie quiz will take place. We have a feature in our Monday show, which we do together, where we actually have a movie quiz, and Corinda is on Amazon and on Facebook. And hello, Corinda. Okay, there are two shows, Corinda, today. Mine at 2 o'clock, and this at 3 o'clock. This with Nick at 3 o'clock. So we've got two shows. Nick has had to change his schedule. I don't want to change mine. I'm live at 9 a.m. Eastern every weekday on Amazon Live, and that's the way it's going to stay. But today we split it, so I do the first 45 minutes, and then Nick will join me at 3 o'clock. Okay, now the first thing we're going to look at, and over to Corinda. Yep, thank you. It seemed the most fair way to do it, because this is not a temporary situation. This is an ongoing situation, and Nick cannot arrive before 3 o'clock. So you've got me, and at the moment I'm on Amazon Live, and we'll take this. Well, hopefully both this show is actually on Amazon Live. That's the first thing, because I've got two shows on the same day. Are they both actually on Amazon Live? That's most interesting. It went over to the iPad. Nobody's there at all. It's not even saying 0. So let's see what happens. Wow, there's a first. Okay, and I know I'm live. I know that I am live. I'm live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on LinkedIn. So let's just carry on with the show, and hopefully, all right, okay. And Corinda has helpfully posted on Amazon, which means that on Amazon today, the live view account is broken. So if you're watching this and you're a broadcaster, don't panic. It's not just you. Basically, the live view account is broken, which means we don't know how many people are actually watching us live, which is interesting. Okay, hopefully we'll find out after the broadcast. So first thing I'm going to look at, down in the carousel, I'm going to highlight it, is the Logitech C920X. Now what I'm going to do is take myself off solo. Okay, and you can see now I'm in my BeLive studio. I can have 6 assets on screen, so I thought, I can actually have 8. I thought I'd fill up the screen. This video we're going to be watching in the morning in a moment. That's the YouTube video top right. Underneath that is a video which I can't play because it's got music on. Facebook doesn't like it. And then now on Corinda. And that happened to me this morning. Okay, good. Thank you for the confirmation, Corinda. Now, not only can we have 8 people on screen on BeLive, we can also, and back to Corinda again. All right, and Corinda could see people in the chat, but not the view account. Okay. So if you want to comment and let me know you're there, then that would be good. And thank you to Corinda for commenting. Okay. In addition to having up to 8 people on screen, we can now have different studios. So this is my main studio, which is set up for Amazon Live. I've got another studio which is set up for Amazon Live with Nick, which includes the quiz. And I've got my second camera down below me, and then I've got the title of this show. But I don't need all those. All I need to do is hide that, hide that, hide that, and hide that card. And now on screen, side by side, hopefully, you've got me and you've got the desktop, and the desktop has got the iPad on it at the moment. Now, what I want to look at first is the first external camera I ever bought, which is this one. I'm going to put it down there, and I'm going to go picture in picture so you can actually see the camera. I need to shrink myself. So let me shrink myself just for this section. And there is the camera. Now this is, if I hold it the right way around, that would help. This is Logitech C920. And this is the first camera I purchased. It's down the carousel at the moment. It's the C920X. I'll explain the X bit in a moment. But this is the camera that most people buy as their first camera. When I got into live broadcasting 6 years ago, and I enjoyed it, then I thought I need an external camera. But this is not just an external camera. The lens is in the center. Either side, you've got microphones. So this is a great first external camera. The reason for an external camera is it's better than your internal camera. So you get a clearer picture if you've got an external camera, and you get better sound if you've got an external camera like the C920X, which has got a microphone inbuilt. Okay, this is 6 years old and it's as new. I was using it every single day for 2000 broad. Okay, it is plug and play, and this cable's knotted. USB-A connector goes into your PC or Mac. Your PC or Mac will actually recognize this camera straight away because it's ubiquitous. You can find this everywhere. So nothing to do other than to plug the camera in, system sees it, and you can use it straight away. It's mounted on top of your monitor or on top of your PC or Mac, or if you want, you can actually close that down, and at the bottom, I'm going to come back to me for a moment so you can see this a bit more clearly. At the bottom there, you can see a hole, and the hole has a thread, and that thread allows you to take a tripod and to fix the camera to a tripod. And then once you've done that, I hate doing things live, but I'm going to do it anyway. Who knows what will happen? Probably nothing in this instance because I'm not doing very well. Okay, just a second. Let's talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Okay, this will be good. This will work. This is worth waiting for. So just a minute, and you can see that I'm busily working away. Okay, let's go back to 2 cameras again because I'm ready. Okay, here is the tripod, and you can spread the tripod legs out, and your camera is on the stand. You can adjust it so that the camera is steady and at an angle. This is not going well. Okay, so I'm just going to sort that out, and I need to make another adjustment. Okay, just take it from me that you can put the camera on a tripod. Size of the tripod depends. This is a small tripod. You can get a taller tripod as well. And the thing about a tripod is you can put the camera anywhere that you like. Okay, Now, the marvelous thing about the Logitech C920X is it includes, oh, wait a minute. No, that's not right. Just a second. Stop. Just a minute. I need to make a change. 2 months. Try again. Logitech C920X includes 3 months of XSplit VCam. Right, okay. XSplit VCam is background removal software. Rather than talk about it, I'm actually going to show you it. So I'm going to bring this on screen. Okay, I'm going to switch my microphone off and press play. And I'm here to give you an overview of XSplit VCam, how it works. Background removal tool I've been using since January 2019, and it just keeps getting better and better. Now, the image behind me is one of Salisbury Cathedral, and the acid test of any background removal tool is that you still have 10 fingers with little webbing between them. Okay, so that test passed. Second is the outline of your body. Those are the things to look for when you're looking at a green screen, the ability to actually move about. So let's take a look at the software itself. And this is the XSplit VCam program. Okay, now you notice the top there, it says original. This is me. This is also me. So this is how I look normally. Now, first stage is to actually remove the background. So let's remove the background by pressing a button, and I get background's gone. Okay, prove that if I go here, background has disappeared. Okay, so next step is to select a background to go in place, and you can do that just by clicking an image. You'll get a different background. Okay, that's it. That's very colorful. Now, just a warning, you need to make sure that the image at the top is not too light. Right, I've just been, well, I just discovered, and Corinda informed me, that Amazon feed went, and the way that it went means that there was a technical fault. Thank you for letting me know. There's a technical fault on Amazon. Basically, I've got the video on my iPad. Okay, so on my iPad is the video, and I can press play, and I don't know whether you can actually see that. It's showing the video. When you get the complete video, as I have done here, all 8 minutes 43 seconds of it, it means that there has been a fault on the Amazon servers. Because as Corinda's just proved, I'm still live on Facebook, still live on YouTube, still live on LinkedIn. But my broadcast on Amazon Live has stopped. So what do you do when your broadcast on Amazon Live has stopped? Okay, if your broadcast on Amazon Live stops, you've got two choices. You can just walk away and say it's not your day, or you can say this is the internet, things happen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try again. Because I'm not scheduling these broadcasts, I'm just going live. Everything's already set up to go, and I can just go live, and hopefully I'm still going through. Yeah, I'm still going through to OneStream. In fact, if we're going to do a screen share. Okay, and I'm going to screen share. We'll take this as a training session. Okay. And I'm going to bring this onto screen. Just bear with me a moment. And then I go out to OneStream, and I could do this. Okay, but I don't have any. The thing I would have to do, I could just press the button there and go live on Amazon Live again, but I'd have to create a new broadcast. Every time you go live on Amazon Live, it has to be a new broadcast. So to actually, if Amazon knock you off, it takes about 20 minutes to get everything going again. Okay, because you do have to copy the broadcast. You then have to give it a start time, and then save it. But as I'm going live, I'll stop screen sharing now, but you can see that the signal is still going through. Okay, and that's going to very quickly go picture in picture in a moment. The signal is still going through to OneStream. My world record for getting back live is 8 minutes. Okay, copy the Amazon Live and just go again. It can be done with 8 minutes. Because I'm actually live at 3 o'clock with Nick, it seems a bit silly to actually start a new broadcast now. Over to Corinda. Go back on. No, I'm going to wait till 3 o'clock, Corinda. You can go back live back. That's what I do. Yeah, I could create a new broadcast, go live to the new broadcast, but I'm not, because I don't want to do 3 shows in a day. I'll settle for 2. Yeah, because I'd only be able to broadcast for half an hour anyway, because we start with Nick at 3 o'clock. So it's not an option to actually go live again now, because I'd only get